This afternoon, the Bowdoin College Polar Bears volleyball team will look to build off the big win on Dig Pink Night last night. The pink decorations are still up, and of course, there's still a chance to donate funds. But a tough test this afternoon. One of the strongest teams in the NESCAC, the 9-4 overall, the 4-1 in league, Middlebury College Panthers, took down Connecticut College 3-0 last night, and they're going to look for another quick one here this afternoon on their road trip, now taking place in Maine. Ferrero up into the air now. Kwiatkowski just out of the reach of La Mandola. In the 12. White. Up in the air by Ferrero. Close set. White digs it out. Mittler pushes it over. Ferrero in the air. O'Toole up and over. Is it in? Yes. Ivitucci. They'll each get a block assist on that one. Keating goes again. White. Lang in close. Oh, nicely read by Ferrero. Loading up Harrison. Haugen against the grain with the set. La Mandola couldn't get the kill. Oh, reaching for it is yeah! And it's the closest so far this season we've had a ball come to us. Haugen. Kwiatkowski, blockers. Nice defense there. Good timing by the Panthers, all converging. La Mandola. Harrison up into the air. And, the Polar Bears are going to have trouble with Ivitucci today. Another one. Set back. Let's, so Kwiatkowski, it turns into the last point being a kill for Kwiatkowski from Harrison. Error on the attack by Janis on the last point, blocked by Harrison. And another ace for O'Toole! Set, Nina Mittler's in for the Polar Bears. Middlebury's hitting 362, Bowdoin 041. Off the serve, Jasbeck into the match. Reaching for it is Ferrero! Jasbeck. Too much on that one. Janis. Haugen behind the back. Compo. Read, though, by Ferrero. Digging for it is White. Behind the back. Mittler. That one pushed up into the air by Ferrero. Loading up and dug out on the attempted attack by Baxter. At the attack line, Haugen, and now Jasbeck. And it will be a Middlebury point. And calling the volleyball program here regularly since, 2018, 2019, and I don't think I've seen the Polar Bears dominated in a set like this before. So Harrison's going to try to keep it going. La Mandola. Again, what an effort by Ferrero to just neutralize the attack of the Polar Bears. Tipped and out, 18-3. Yeah. La Mandola back to serve. Received by Kwiatkowski. Harrison. Oh, what an effort on the dig there by Keating. La Mandola. Sent up by O'Toole. Kwiatkowski. Close set. Oh, what reaction from the Panthers. Again, started by Ferrero. Harrison. Good rally developing here. Lang tries to palm it over. O'Toole into the air. Harrison off the blockers. White able to read it. In close, Lang off the blockers. Somehow the Panthers keep that going. And it falls in play. Oh, when it's your day, it is your day. Haley Compo. Stent. Slaps the serve over. Compo. Oh, my goodness. Again, Ferrero. She might be the MVP of this set so far. Defense leading to unrelenting offense. For the Polar Bears, 16 kills, 11 errors on 72 total attacks. They're hitting .069. Mina Mittler, once again Ferrero. Jasbeck, and a fault on the Polar Bears. Polar Bears in a candy cane shape to receive. Haugen sets that one up, trying to dink it over. Is Olivia Dean in the match? La Mendola. Ferrero. Tuccio. 5-0. And this is the part of the rotation where Middlebury, again, they open up the 10-0 run. You got Tuccio in the middle. It's just there's nothing really the Polar Bears can do with the height advantage that she's providing. You team that with Kelly Ferrero, who's looking as fearless, if not the most fearless of any libero I've ever seen here today. Well, out of the timeout and another ace. 6th for O'Toole. Folks, I'm at a little bit of a loss for words as the home announcer for the Polar Bears. Again, just have never seen a team come in the Morrill Gymnasium and have such an easy time with the Polar Bears. Middlebury's won their last 4 NESCAC matches in a row after dropping the first to Williams, who the Polar Bears beat after falling to Amherst. It's been a little bit of a weirder year in terms of the perennial contenders here in NESCAC volleyball. Mittler can't get it through the blockers. Lexi Linnefelter. So to serve Ferrero. Comes all the way back over and out. And Middlebury will take that one there on the ace. The 11th ace of the matchup. Trying to get the comeback going. Her first ace, at least inside Morrill Gymnasium. We'll double check the stats. La Mendola, blockers can't put it away. La Mendola skies into the air, no pun intended. Lang. Set up there, Harrison pushed right out in front by, digging for it is Ferrero. Through the blockers, Haugen keeps it up. Polar Bears trying to scramble. La Mendola's got to send it over on the free ball. O'Toole jumping, Harrison off the blocker. And it's 13-5. Continues on. On 2, having herself a third set. Punched by Lindsay, but out. On the kill for Linnefelter. Out is Mayer, in is Smith. She's back to serve. Set point, match point. Looking for their 5th NESCAC win in a row, their 5th overall. The Middlebury College Panthers with the ace. It tips right over the net, and an absolutely dominating performance from Middlebury in the final 2 sets. They took set 1, 25-19, set 2, 25-7, and set 3, 25-16 to sweep the Polar Bears out of their gymnasium. And quick look at the stats before we wrap this one up. 46 kills on 112 total attacks. Only 6 errors. They hit 357 with 12 aces. 5 of them or 6 of them, belonging to O'Toole. 5 total blocks. Polar Bears hit 107 on the match. 26 kills. 14 errors on 112 total attacks. 3 total blocks, 4 aces. And the Polar Bears ran into a buzzsaw here today. Just quick look at the individual leaders. We'll start with Middlebury. Kwiatkowski, 14 kills. She hit .424. 29 assists for O'Toole. She had 6 aces as well. 24 digs for Ferrero, who had a spectacular match. 3 total blocks for O'Toole and 16 points for Kwiatkowski. For the Polar Bears, La Mendola had 12 kills. She hit .244. 24 assists for Haugen. 2 aces each for Ya and Stent, the first years. 22 digs for Maya White. And a block and a half for Lang. And 12.5 points for La Mendola to lead the Polar Bears. Well, up next for Middlebury, they're home versus Union on Wednesday, 7 o'clock on NSN. You can catch that one. Polar Bears will try to shake some bad luck on Friday the 13th at Trinity. That's a 7 o'clock start on NSN. So, Polar Bears are just going to try to shake this one off, and Middlebury is for real in league this year. For our producer and camera operator, Brandon Chabot, and our entire NSN team up in Vermont, my name's Brian Roach. Final scores for the final time. Middlebury, 25-19, 25-7, 25-16. They take this one 3-0 over the Bowdoin College Polar Bears. This has been a presentation of the Northeast Sports Network. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks.